Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and peace be upon you. I wanted to share something I wrote today. The topic is basically it was an essay we had to write, that what do women excel in? So I wrote, what do women excel in? Well, the question I would ask is, what do women not excel in? Women have this tendency to perfect things, and they try their best at whatever they do. A woman is a mother, she is a sister, she is a daughter, she is a wife. A woman is the embodiment of self-sacrifice. She is the embodiment of patience, the embodiment of resilience. A woman leads by example. She teaches to love. A mother keeps her pains inside and smiles so her children don't worry. She forgets comfort. She forgoes comforts herself to keep her children comfortable. A woman safeguards the honor of her husband. She takes care of his estate while he is away. She is the homemaker and he the breadwinner. A woman is, as Allah said in the Quran, a garment for man, and as man is a garment for her. She completes the man. She hides his defects and his imperfections. She builds upon what he is and makes him better. She beautifies him in every way as he beautifies her as well. Rarely do we see great men, except that supporting and nurturing them were greater women. You give a woman a house and she will give you a home. You give her love and she will give you her heart. Allah made woman from the rib of man, so that she stands at his side as he stands at hers. She was not made from his feet so as to be trampled upon or desecrated, but from his side to be a companion and a equal. So what do women excel in? I ask you, what do they not excel in? So basically, the little thing about assignment we were given, and the point to take from this is that women are more than men in the world, and their contributors to society. Men and mankind come into this world through women, and the most respected thing and the most beloved being after Allah and the Prophet is our mother. And he said thrice. He said, who should I who is most deserving of my good conduct? He said, your mother. Then the man asked, who is most deserving of my good conduct? He said, your mother. He said, okay, then who is most deserving after that of my good conduct? He said, your mother. He said, okay, then after that, who is most deserving of my good conduct? He said, your father. So this is the respect that a woman has. The Prophet, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, he said that paradise, and this is very deep, paradise lies under the feet of your mother. SubhanAllah. And another thing we have to understand is sometimes we don't get this part, is the economic contribution, right? This is where this ties in to the economic perspective. The economic contribution that women had, and that the potential that women have now, is that they're not just reserved to bringing up the children, which is a great responsibility, because no matter how hard a man tries, he cannot bear a child, and nor can he love and upbring a child or show affection to a child, or as a mother can. But the point is that that women, along with that role, they have great things that they can do, and that they used to do in society. We look at Turkish and these tribes people. What the Turkmen used to live on essentially was they were herders. They had flocks of sheep, and the men used to go and herd the sheep, and then the whole tribe used to run on the carpets that these the women made. So basically what used to happen is the men used to have these herds of sheep, and the sheep herders would go and herd them, and then what happened was that they would harvest the wool from the sheep, and this wool would be first spun into yarn, then the yarn would be dyed, and then the dyed yarn would be woven into carpets. And these carpets of these small Turkmen tribes used to be sold in the markets of, in the bazaars of the Byzantine and the Persian empires. So and this was basically the income generating factor of the entire tribe, and that's how all of the people of the tribe used to eat food, and off of the income that they earned from, majority of the income which came from the carpets, besides the little that they got from their livestock and trading and bartering, this and that. So the point is that even in the time of the Prophet, may the peace and blessings be upon him, his daughter Sayyidina Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, she would work with yarn in the house, and Ali radiallahu anhu would sell that at times. And we see that they are equal in the sight of Allah. Even the responsibility of propagation of the religion, even the responsibility of da'wah ila Allah, of calling people towards God, towards Allah, they have an equal responsibility. Because whenever we are mentioned as a people, then we are mentioned generally, which includes both men and women. And what's amazing is that even today in society, women only receive 3/4 or less of the pay that men receive for the same job that they do. We still, even though as far as we have come in gender equality, we still have not reached the point that we get the same pay yet. Whereas the women in the West, they got the right to vote, hundreds of years ago. And even before that, women in the East, they had the right to own land, and they were businessmen. The first wife of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, she was a trader, and she had caravans, and he actually was employed by her to take her caravan, to lead her caravan. And when he came back with so much profit, when she asked as to why, how come there was so much profit, then they told that he is so honest and truthful, and she was enchanted by his character, and she proposed her hand in marriage to him. So the point is that women were and will always be contributors to humanity and contributors to society, and mothers, daughters, sisters, and wives. Peace be upon you, and till next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.